congratulations on the album that came out in January, Guilty Conscience. So, what was wrong? What was the guilty conscience? What'd you do so wrong?
You know, I'm a man, you know, I'm not innocent. I've done my dirt, you know, and this was just my time to actually put my story out there. So I just kind of wanted to tell a story from beginning to end and get people to see how relationships may or may not go, you know, and to see that women do things and men do things, you know, so that's just pretty much what it was. Like, if you listen to it, you'll hear the story.
I listened. So, I know you're from Washington, D.C. Can you tell us a little bit how you got started and who some of your inspirations were, who you looked up to?
Well, yeah, I am from D.C. I'm based out of Atlanta, but of course, one of my biggest inspirations is also another artist that's from Washington, D.C., Marvin Gaye. You know, Jodeci, Tupac, Fugees, Goody Mob, Outkast, a little bit of everybody, you know. But I got into it, I was in a singing group called 295, and we all moved to Atlanta together, and you know, basically we tried to get signed and it didn't work out, and I ended up going solo, and that's pretty much history from there.
Okay. I read one of your fans called your voice the voice of an angel. You do have an amazing voice. I was just wondering, when you started out, did you have to take voice lessons, or was it just all talent?
Well, I sung like in choir in school and stuff, but no, I've never taken any voice lessons or anything like that. I mean, practice makes perfect. Over the years, I've gotten better, so you know, that's just pretty much what it is. You know, it's like that saying: if you don't use it, you lose it. So, you know, I've always crafted getting better and better and better.
Do you play an instrument, like piano or?
Actually, I'm a drummer. You know, I don't have a chance to rehearse and practice as much as I wish I could, but yeah, I drum. Play a little bit of piano, but drums is more of my passion when it comes to instruments.
I know you were with Capitol in 2006, and then you went to Def Jam, and I know L.A. Reid left. I just wanted to know how that affected your career.
It definitely affected my stint at Def Jam because he signed me, and then, you know, not too long after he signed me, he ended up making a move and, you know, doing the TV show. And, you know, because I was his project, you know how it is. It's like, oh, well, I didn't sign him, so I'm going to just let him sit on the shelf. And that's pretty much what happened. So I was like, you know what, y'all got to release me because y'all not doing anything, you know. And that's where Holiday Music Group came from.
And anybody that you've signed?
No, I signed myself. Right now, it's the ground stages, you know what I mean? Like, my thing was just, I'm going to do it because I can put my own self out, you know what I mean? Like, I'm sitting on the label for 2 years. It's not that hard, you know what I mean? Yeah, no, so that's the main reason why I started Holiday Music Group, you know? But I'm definitely going to sign artists. I'm just not in a rush because I want it to be right. The artists that I do find, I want to be phenomenal artists. I don't want them to just be somebody that I'm signing because I'm trying to get another check from another label. And, you know, the music game has lost a lot of its passion, and hopefully I can bring some of that back.
A lot of artists, they go into fashion, they go into acting and producing. Is there anything that you're working on for the future besides music?
Well, I've actually had a chance to play the leading role in a movie called School of Hard Knocks. And so I've done my acting thing, but I would rather much be more behind the scenes and write the screenplays and write the stories. Like, that's more my thing.
I know you've worked with substantial artists such as Neo. Who's been somebody that you've collaborated with that's been one of your favorites?
Well, because I was a Fugees fan coming up, one of my most recent collaborations was really cool. You know what I mean? But my favorite would have to be Rick Ross. I did a song called Wrong Lover a while back before he became Ricky Rose. And yeah, no, that was my favorite just because I love that song, you know, and he's a good dude. He's a good dude. You know.
And one thing that I know the ladies are gonna love is there a special lady?
Right now I'm just focused, but you know, the special women in my life are my mom and my 2 daughters. So
that's sweet.
Yeah, that's my focus right now, making sure that they taken care of and they good.